Hello everyone, hello world, and very good evening to everyone. Welcome to the Great Conjunction Live. A special welcome to all the students who are watching today. Hope this broadcast inspires you to accomplish great things. I am Seshan, host of this live event, ably assisted by my daughter Satvi. This event is coming to you from the city of Carlsbad. Carlsbad is a little north of San Diego, California. It's a gorgeous day today in San Diego, perfect for this special event. During the next hour or so, I'll be showing you something no humans have seen for over 800 years. During this broadcast, I will be discussing the importance of this event from religious, astrological, and astronomical perspective. Before I proceed, a little bit about myself. I'm a technologist and an amateur astronomer. The Chatstici app you see in this website is my creation. It took a lot of thought and effort to create this one-of-a-kind smartphone app for those who are challenged by the smartphone. It has many unique features you will never see in any other app on the market. Think of it like a Swiss Army knife of an app. Before you leave this broadcast, please look around, read about this app, watch the videos, download and try it out. It's free, no strings attached, no ads, and no in-app purchases. We do not sell or use your data. Your data is always safely in your control. Couple of things I want you to be aware of. Many technologies are working together to bring this live broadcast today. It is possible one or more of these might have a hiccup. Please be patient. I will do my best to continue the celestial show. At this time, I would like to give a big shout out to A3 Logics from Jaipur, India. It's a fantastic company. Their fabulous team of engineers helped me put together this live stream for you today. Great job. They are waiting. They're going to help if there is anything goes wrong. Best way to view this live broadcast is using your desktop or a laptop or a smart TV. Connect directly to the website. Make it a full screen and connect it to a big screen TV if you can. Please feel free to ask any questions or comments in the chat window you see on this page. However, no trash in the chat window, please. Okay, there are about 700 people watching at this time. Fantastic. It's going to grow. That's awesome. And good morning to all my friends from India. It is Tuesday morning there. If you're watching this from any other country, please put that on the chat. Love to learn about the reach of this broadcast. Please feel free to leave the broadcast anytime. This event is getting recorded and you will be able to see the recording at this website for a few days. However, I encourage you to stay until you had a chance to see the two planets up close and learn about the significance of this special day. Okay, tonight's travel plans are as follows. First, we will visit Jupiter about 550 million miles away. There, we will hopefully see 4 of its moons up close. We don't know how many of them are visible today. They change. Then we will travel another 500 miles to Saturn. There, we will check out the beautiful Saturn rings. On the way back, we might optionally take a detour to Mars and say hello to my Martian friends, and finally visit our moon and check out some craters before landing safely back on Earth. Okay, PPE is optional while you stay within your pods inside your home. I will be your pilot and guide during this journey. With that, it is time to blast off, okay, and let the planets take center stage. Are you ready? Okay, there it is. Okay. I'm going to let you enjoy the planet for a few minutes while I punch in our coordinates, destination coordinates, and prepare our journey. Right, okay, let's continue our journey. What you're seeing is the two largest planets of our solar system, the Jupiter and Saturn in conjunction. If you're watching this from US West Coast, please look out towards the westerly direction. You will spot a bright star just above the horizon. This is what we are seeing through this telescope now. This is also known as the Star of Bethlehem. It is said that about 2000 years ago, the Star of Bethlehem appeared and guided the wise men to Jerusalem, to the home of baby Jesus. Hence, this is also known as the Christmas star. In most cases, the Christmas star is usually the conjunction of Jupiter and Venus. This Christmas star also looks kind of bigger near the horizon, for the same reason why sun and the moon looks bigger while setting. This is more an illusion than anything. It's your brain tricking us to see it large, the sun or the moon when they set as large. The Great Jupiter-Saturn conjunction is the birthing of a new era. There are many important reasons why it may well be the biggest cosmic event of our lifetime in astrology as well as in astronomy. First, I'm going to talk about astrological significance of this conjunction. In astrology, all 12 zodiac signs are divided up into 4 elements: fire, earth, air, and water. The elements are essential to all human life and cannot exist without each other. For the past 200 years, these two planets had their conjunction on earth signs, namely Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. In other words, we've been in the earth age, which corresponds to the climate change acceleration. For the first time in 200 years, Jupiter and Saturn are shifting from earth sign which represents ownership, possession, and capital, to air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, representing technology, progress, and humanitarianism. We may finally be able to intellectualize new solutions to old destructive habits like mass consumerism and deforestation. Here are few reasons this conjunction is special to astrologers. This great conjunction occurs in Aquarius at 0 degrees. In astrology, a 0 degree point symbolizes new beginnings. Number 2, the conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter has not occurred in Aquarius since 1623. That's close to 800 years back. In addition, this conjunction is happening on my father's 101st birth anniversary. Hence, it is super special for me. If he was alive, he would have been mighty proud. If you're interested in learning more, I am sure there are many articles online that will give you specific information on how it might affect you based on your birth charts. Overall, the conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter is expecting to bring positive impact globally. We already see that effect with the approval of vaccine for COVID-19. Okay, so let's shift focus to astronomy now. Saturn and Jupiter are arguably the most important planets in our solar system, other than Earth, of course. They are the two largest planets in the solar system. They are slow movers, relatively speaking. Jupiter goes around the Sun in about 12 years, Earth years, of course, whereas Sun takes about 29 Earth years. Once in 20 years, they get close to each other, and we call this Great Conjunction. Little bit about conjunction. We all know all celestial objects like galaxies, stars, and planets move within their orbits in the cosmos. Once in a while, they appear to look next to each other when seen from the Earth. We call this conjunction. And it happens all the time. With respect to our solar system, there are two types of and the inferior conjunction. Any conjunction that happens within the line of the sun is called inferior conjunction. These conjunctions happens with the planets Venus and Mercury and are pretty hard to see with naked eye, obviously, because you're seeing straight into the sun. Any conjunction that happens in the opposite side of the sun is called superior conjunction. Okay, and this conjunction today is one of superior conjunction. Hence, it's happening away from the sun. Since Jupiter and Saturn are the biggest planets in our solar system, these are also called the Great Conjunction. Like I mentioned earlier, these two planets visit each other every 20 years. Last time they were close together was in May 2000. Next will be in 2040. However, these... Okay, let me see what is happening in here. Maybe they are drifting. Okay.
The only one planet is in view right now.
Okay.
The screen I see here is only one.
Yeah, that's because it's drifting. No problem. Okay. Okay. Last time they were close together was in May 2000. Next one will be 2040. However, these two never this close since the year 1223, like I mentioned earlier. Next time you will see these two planets this close will be in 2080. Oh boy, I'm not going to be there at that time. Just imagine, even the great men like Galileo, Leonardo da Vinci, Isaac Newton, William Shakespeare, Albert Einstein, and Carl Sagan could not witness this spectacle. Here are some additional reasons why this is so amazing. There is no official record of anyone witnessing this event in 2023 because the conjunction happened close to the sun and it might have set before it was dark. The conjunction also occurs on the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year in some places, where the sun reaches its furthest from the equator. The darkest day of the darkest year in modern history. Of course, because of COVID, the way this year is, it's the darkest year. A day that signals a shift into the light returning once again. No one saw these planets up close through telescope before. Reason? The telescope was never invented of course, at that time and much later. There are no clouds covering this special event today. Okay? Very important. So, just imagine how lucky we are to witness this today. Okay, now it's time to zoom in and see these planets up close. First, we'll visit Jupiter. So stay put. I'm going to be playing around with the telescope and might zoom in. Hope you can see Jupiter and high magnification. Planets drift away from the view rather than more quickly, and my telescope guiding system is not that accurate. Hence, I might need to do some manual adjustments. So please bear with me. Hang in there. Hopefully everything should be fine. Let's see. Alright, this is Jupiter. At this time you can only see 2 of its 4 moons. Okay, let me see if there's anything I can do to make it. I think you can see 3 moons, one farther, okay, and then 2 bright ones, one little more brighter than the other. So out of 4 Galilean moons we can see 1, 2 and 3. Okay, that's good. Alright, these are the dots are the Jupiter moons. Okay, these are called Galilean moons, by the way, because Galileo saw them first through his telescope. The moons are Io, Europa, Ganymede and Callisto. Frankly, I don't know which one is which you're seeing, but the brightest one, the large one, is called Ganymede, the largest moon in our solar system. It is about 3,200 miles in diameter, larger than planet Mercury. It is about 600,000 miles away from Jupiter, but it takes only 7 Earth days to go around Jupiter. Just compare that with our moon, which is about 2,100 miles across, 200 miles away, and takes 27 days. These moons move very fast. You can see them change positions within few hours. This was not like this yesterday. and maybe it just won't be like this tomorrow. They look very different every day. Some days some of them hide. So one of them, you can see that out of 4, one of them is hidden behind Jupiter. Jupiter has about 79 moons. Most of them are very small to be seen by small telescope. Jupiter is about 550 miles away from us. It's a gas giant about 88,000 miles across. That is 11 times the size of Earth. The volume is 1300 times larger than Earth. That means you can fit 1300 Earths inside this planet. Everything about this planet is big. There's a big red spot on Jupiter. Unfortunately, the telescope is not powerful enough to show the red spot for you. There are several Earths can go in that red spot. There is a huge hurricane raging for many centuries with speeds of over 400 miles an hour. On a clear day away from city lights, you could see bands of Jupiter. A day in Jupiter is about 10 hours long. Can you imagine such a huge planet spinning that fast? For many of us, even 24 hours days are not enough. Just imagine 10-hour days. Gee, that is too stressful. Due to the massive size, a 100-pound person will weigh as much as 250 pounds in Jupiter. Maybe for this reason alone, many of them won't want to go to Jupiter, huh? It takes about 20 hours to reach India on the other side of our planet from US. The same type of journey in Jupiter will take about 220 hours. Just imagine eating plain food for 2 weeks. Yikes! Alright, I think you got some good view. I will let you enjoy Jupiter for a few seconds before I punch in some coordinates to take you past Jupiter to visit Saturn. So, hold on tight. Let me get Saturn onto the view. Saturn is very tricky to view the rings because it takes a lot of things to coming together, the atmospheric conditions and everything, and no vibration, so many things. So I'm going to see if I can get it nicely for you. And these planets have different exposure. Okay, that is Saturn for you. I hope you can see the rings. I could see it in my device in here, my cell phone. So it is hanging tight. Hope it stays that way because I can't even move. It moves. The whole world moves. I'll try to be as still as I can when I read all this. Alright. Saturn, the most visually beautiful planet other than Earth, of course, in our solar system. Okay, so like I said, it's not that easy in your computer or in your TV to watch this one due to noise and other things. But don't worry, when you come back to this website, I will have a recording. In that recording, you will see a beautiful, nice view of the Saturn. Okay, I'll fix it. It's not. May not be doing good job in streaming. So much is happening, so many people are on the site. Saturn is also a gas giant like Jupiter. It's about 72,000 miles across and about 1 billion miles away from Earth. That is almost twice the distance from here to Jupiter. Saturn is the most distant planet you can see with your naked eye. Let's talk a little bit about the rings of Saturn. The rings are the most attractive part of the planet. Many folks say you can see the rings spin. Actually, it's an illusion. Okay, the rings are made up of ice and rock that go around the planet, but we are not seeing that motion here and in here. And Saturn spins fast too. It spins here on this axis. A day in Saturn is 11 hours. That's fast. By the way, Saturn is not the only planet to have rings. It appears that rings are as common among planets as they are on fingers of married men and women. Even Jupiter, Uranus, and Neptune have rings. Saturn has about 8 major and minor rings, each one named after an English alphabet. Not very creative, I suppose. To make things crazier, the rings are not in any order, right? These names are not in any order. So the ring A is neither the innermost nor the outermost. It's one of the prominent most ring, whatever they discovered first. Unfortunately, this telescope is not powerful enough to show you any division in the ring structure. The rings are amazingly thin. Can you believe they are just about 20 meters thick? That is how thin these rings are. As of this year, Saturn has 82 moons. Let me try to focus it back again to the center. Come on. Because it's in very high magnification, it's not easy, they drift away. Okay. Saturn has 82 moons. Last year alone, they discovered 20 new moons of Saturn. Saturn has the second largest moon in our solar system after Ganymede, we just saw earlier in Jupiter. And that moon of Saturn is called Titan. Some days I could actually see Titan. It's possible, but not today. The surface temperature is very, very cold. Can you believe it's minus 288 degrees Fahrenheit? Saturn is mostly made up of hydrogen, which is lighter than water. Hence, the whole planet will float. That is, if you can find a large bathtub, like 80,000 miles across by 80,000 miles deep. Oh, I forgot the rings. Add another 240,000 miles to the sides. You will never get bored of watching this beauty, isn't it? Look at that. I'm going to center it and see. Come on. It's drifting. All right. There it is. It is little fuzzy. Let me see if I can do something about it. I'm playing around with the exposure. I hope now you can see the rings much more clearly. Can we get closer? Okay, I think our aircraft can get you closer. Let's see. That's close enough, folks. That's a beauty. Alright, if you're planning to leave the broadcast, thank you very much for joining today. Please check out the Chatsticy website. Happy holidays. Stay safe. For those of you planning to stay in our spaceship, we will visit Mars and Moon. Right, so that is optional. I'm sure most of you would love to do that if time permits. So hang in there. I'll be moving the the spaceship onto Mars. You're going to hear some noise and all that, so please hang tight. Oh, we are leaving both the planets, see their guns too small in our rear window. Okay, now time to put on our warp drive. Let's see. There you go. All right. Okay, that is Mars for you. All right. Okay. All right. This is Mars, the orange planet. Okay, what you're seeing, it's about 75 million miles away. Sometimes it's as close as 35 million miles. It's about half the size of Earth, about 4,200 miles across. But it has two moons. Mons has the largest volcano in our solar system, volcano called Olympus Mons. It is about 16 miles tall, and its base can occupy the entire state of Arizona. It also has deep canyons that will dwarf our Grand Canyon. Some of the canyons are 6 miles deep. Most importantly, the Mars has frozen water in its polar region. You can actually see this ice cap on a more powerful telescope on a beautiful day away from city lights. Mars is a popular destination of many of our spacecrafts. Elon Musk, SpaceX is planning a manned mission within this decade. I can't wait to see the first astronaut who sets foot on Martian soil. Would he or she say the same statement, one small step for a man, like that? I just wonder. Maybe they'll reuse that or something maybe more eye-catching. All right, so that is Mars for you. Let me play around and see if I can show you a bigger version of Mars. So hang tight in there. I'm going to zoom in. Okay. Yeah, see that it's kind of a different exposure I needed, but I can't. I need to stop the streaming to even change exposure on this device. So it's Mars for you. It's beautiful. Let's change our course and head to Moon. Hang in there. Moon is going to be fabulous. I promise you. Alright, we are hoping that we get us to Moon this time. Alright, Moon is coming into our view. Okay, that's our Moon, folks. It's a perfect position actually, not too bright. You can still see the craters. It's gorgeous. All right, that's awesome. This is our beautiful Moon, always showing its most beautiful side. Have you ever wondered why we always see the same side of the Moon? That's because it rotates in its axis at the same speed as it rotates around the Earth. The Moon is about 2100 miles wide. Your weight will be 1/6 of what you weigh on Earth. Maybe that would be a great incentive to colonize Moon, don't you think? let's zoom in and see some craters. That's the most fun part of today. All right, so hang in there. I'm going to zoom in and see what happens. Get closer. Maybe we'll see the Apollo moon landing site, and then once and for all put the conspiracy to death that maybe man did not go to the moon. Let's see if we can find those footprints. See, can we get any closer? Look at that. Is that close enough for you folks? You can see the shadows on some of those craters. Can you believe the one on the bottom? You can see a quarter of it. You can see the shadow, sun's shadow on there. Pretty cool. See if we can make it a little sharper. All right. Let's check around. That's pretty rugged. It's coming to focus now. Much better. Ooh, check out these two craters. A crater within a crater. Right, it's hanging so beautifully. And you can actually see a small mountain in the middle of a crater. That's awesome, isn't it? Oh, a lot of vibration. See, it's atmospheric changes, makes it very blurry. I can't help it. Sorry. It's tough. Okay, that's the best I could do. Any closer you will get into the crater, I won't be able to get you out. See how far we went in. Right. Let me see if I can do something different. All right. Okay. Now we should be back and we're sitting the craters. Any other interesting place you want to check out on moon? What do you think? We want to put our digs in there. Not in anywhere near these craters. Alright, before we lose our fuel, we got to head back home. Take one last look of our beautiful, beautiful moon. It's just going. Okay. Alright, there it is. Just floating. Enjoy the beauty. There's nothing showing on that?
It's just a
Can I redo that?
No, refresh.
Alright, so it's time to head back to Earth. We have come to the end of our program for the day. So let me see if there are any questions. No questions. Thank you very much for joining this event today. Hope you enjoyed it as much I did. Please look around this website, check out the videos, of course, the Chats to See videos, and download the app, Chats to See app. I'm sure you would love it. There are many more features are coming up next month. And if you missed any part of this broadcast, of course, there are so many issues. You will see a recording of this one. Okay, you can view it anytime. I will have a cleaned up recording for you to view. It will be available for a few days. Come back, revisit this, and then I will also share it on Facebook if you are there and in that event page. And so come back and even tell your family and friends to look at this.
Real quick, Buck. People are asking if you can do one more shot of the conjunction, just like.
Oh, one more shot of the conjunction?
Yeah.
Sure, we'll do that. Why don't we do that? Okay, so if some people want to see that, I will swing by and then see if we can catch that conjunction, because that's what it's for. It's setting up real fast. Okay. Hold on. Okay, the conjunction is right there. Let me see if I can magnify this one. Might have to stop a little bit because I need to increase the exposure. So hang in there. Can you see the conjunction, Satvi?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a zoomed out, but you can see the two
Yes.
white dots on the screen.
Yes. All right. I will leave it at that. See if it continues to track it well. Right, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you and your family. Please stay safe. Thank you so much. I will leave it because it's setting right now. That's the reason why it is very faint. It's almost to the horizon and here. So it is just fading out.